something to say. Got something to say. Got something to say. I got something to say. Got something to say. Got something to say.
Yo, we are back at it again. And this is the 3NGS2S podcast. And this is episode 15. They made it to 15 already, y'all. Yeah. Tonight's topic, since it's Pride Month and all that good stuff, the topic will be, that's me right there, I'm sorry, y'all. That'll be Pride and Prejudice. It's a great time to be gay. I know we might have thrown y'all with that topic, but we did it on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of things that we know already, you know what I'm saying, about, pride and, the lifestyle and the alternative lifestyle. But we got a couple people in here today with us. We got GirlBoyy that's going to be sitting in with us, and that's our engineer. And we got Stuart, you know what I'm saying? He tapping in from Houston, you know what I'm saying? That's my lady brother, you know what I mean? So we're going to talk to him about his experiences of being a gay black man, and we're going to talk to GirlBoyy about being a gay black female, so we're going to get it in, so I am Wayne back at it again, and to my left,
I am Eli.
With two eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, T.Y. couldn't be with us this evening. He may tap in with us, on the video call, so we going to see what that's like, you know what I mean, if he's still going to join us. But we going to get it in, so how was your week, E?
Weird.
What happened?
It was one of them weird weeks, man. I ain't hit the gym all week.
You ain't go to the gym all week?
Not really.
Yeah, you was looking a little small.
Nah.
Talk about some all week. You ain't hooped or nothing?
Man, I ain't hooped in years.
I thought that's what you did.
No, I go in there and lift, man. What are you talking about, man?
Oh, come on. I'm talking about somebody ain't hooped in years.
Come on, man.
Yeah, this was the basketball man. Now all of a sudden he don't hoop no more. Yeah, all right.
Nah, I'm still cold with it on the court.
Yeah, tell me anything.
Still cold with it on the court. You caught Parks.
I know. Remember, it was me. It was look. It was me, you, Al, and Ralph when we went up there to the park. That
Dropped him off.
We was hanging with y'all though.
Dropped him off.
Yeah, we almost got you.
I was hanging with me. Y'all. Really, Al only scored 1 point.
Right, and I think I
scored
the majority of our points. Yeah, but it was fun though. That was fun. That was a long time ago too.
Yeah,
that was probably about a good 5 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, we gonna have to do it again. I need to get out there and run some. No, I need it.
I still run, get on the treadmill, do some boxing.
Yeah, right. That's the new stuff, right? The boxing. That's what you replace the basketball with.
Yeah, the boxing. Yeah. So do that. That's like one of the hardest cardios for real, man. I do 2 miles on the treadmill before, not every workout, but 2 miles on the treadmill, and then I go to the boxing for like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You hit the bag?
Yeah. Do a bunch of stances, drills, whatever.
Okay. You got somebody like coaching you through it?
No, I've been through coaching though.
Okay, so you did.
I got called out at the gym too. That's crazy. Somebody want to.
They want to spar with you?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
So stay tuned for that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna tape it.
All right.
I'm gonna knock him out. Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out.
But when you do it, yeah, make sure you give us a heads up so we can be there.
Yeah, so we can live stream that 3NGS2S Eli. Right. Easy knockout.
He said the easy knockout. What's gonna be your boxing name?
My name gonna be Eli, man.
Eli to what? You gotta be Eli to something.
No, I don't.
Yes, it do. Yeah, you're not official until you get a nickname. Well, after the first one, we gonna come up with something. Gotta have something. You have to. Well, my week, was interesting as always. This was my week with the kiddies, so had a good one. Yeah, that's why we was late today starting too. Had to get them back home. Went to the park. Had a good day. Yeah, had a good day. Really wasn't too much to elaborate on though. I'm trying to think what else. Some pivotal happened. Oh, what happened to you today when you say you was coming from Canada?
Oh yeah, Oh yeah. So it's Pride Month, right? And you know, if you downtown, if you in Detroit, it's they got the Pride Festival. So is that what it's called? The Pride Festival?
I don't know. What is it called?
You know what it's called.
I guess it's called a Pride Festival.
Is it a Pride Festival or?
I don't fuck with gay people. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, we gonna get into that then, since you put it that way. Yeah, all right.
But
we gonna get into that.
So they had the Pride Festival downtown. You know, they got the rainbow and all that downtown. But then they got the people, you know, who got the microphone, the Jesus people, yelling at them over here on this side, saying, you need Jesus, and, you know, all this type of stuff.
So they was over there trying to
they
tell
was
them
like,
they had the
they
signs
had
too?
them with the signs over here saying they need Jesus over here.
Right,
and they
right,
just,
right. And they over there just having a gay
they
old
just
time.
yelling at the parade and the whole festival and stuff,
just having a great time. Yeah. Well, hey. Yeah. So I see you brought in the fragrance, man. What you got for the day?
Yes, man. So it's the summertime, and I brought one of my favorites for the summertime. Now this is called a niche fragrance. I don't know. Let me put this on a. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is called a niche, and what this is called. It's from the house of Parfums de Marly. You can't get this from Macy's. Put it like that. You can't get this from Macy's. This is like Saks. You can get this from Saks or something like that. And man, smell it. Smell it. Go
You
ahead.
got some Mustangs on there?
It's expensive. This cap is real boy heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy. I know y'all
You can
heard
tell
it
the
fall.
quality in the bottle, man.
Oh, this smells amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for that bottle right there, that small bottle probably like $250, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's worth it though. It's worth it.
No, it definitely smells
For
good.
sure
though.
worth it.
Straight.
You can tell it. Look at the quality of the bottle.
Yeah.
The cap itself.
Yeah. But you know, it got to get on you,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
It smell good. Like it's like a unisex smell.
Yeah,
It ain't
yeah, for sure.
Masculine,
Yeah.
or it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's just right in the middle.
Male and female can wear it.
But look on
But it's
super
good
real,
for,
though.
good for hot weather, because you know here in Michigan it's like
Hot or cold.
it's like hot weather. I would wear that in hot.
Yeah, you talking
like
about with the humidity.
like springtime, summertime.
But see, like you say with the niche fragrances, most of them are unisex, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
Yep.
yeah. So
Most of them
that's
are.
what's up, though. No, I like
Yep.
that, man. I like
Yep.
that.
Perfumes de Marly, man.
Yeah, I like that. Perfumes de Marly.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start bringing y'all a bunch of stuff y'all never heard of. But
Yeah,
people who collect know what Perfumes de Marly is. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, every
It's-
week you got to bring something in.
yeah, I'm gonna bring something in every week, man. Like I said, I got a full collection. I can bring something in every day of the year. So
He says like that.
Real
well,
life.
well, we only do a show once a week, so I'm pretty sure
So we got a
you'll
lot.
last for a while.
yeah, for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, man. So we gonna bring in the lady of the evening that's sitting with us. Got GirlBoyy.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello, world. It's your favorite girl, boy, B.
Yes, and that is her saying.
Okay, dear. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Yeah, I'm already hip, and it's on your shirt.
Okay, you already know, hello world.
Yeah, that's
I gotta
what's
let
up.
the world to see, you know what I'm saying, and hear me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They gotta hear me.
That's word. Well, I appreciate you sitting in with us this
I
evening.
thank y'all so
Yep.
much for inviting me to the party.
Yeah, no
You feel
doubt.
me?
No
You
doubt.
big us to that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much to even have, you know what I'm saying, the honor to even bring me on talking about Pride and Prejudice. Because
Yeah.
everybody know I'm GirlBoyy. That was the worst thing, like bring me on for the game.
Yeah, no, but you had us all throat when you told us what your name was.
Right.
Yeah, it said GirlBoyy. I'm like,
I'm your
okay.
favorite at that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. I'm talking about you put it on too.
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, but no, I definitely appreciate you coming in though, for real. So tell us a little bit about yourself, GirlBoyy.
Well, I'm your favorite host. You can catch me each and every Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on the Midday Vibes. Me and my co-host, Ebony K.
Okay.
She's a co-host, but, you know, me and my other host of the Midday Vibes, Ebony K. I'm very, you know what I'm saying, I'm very down to earth. I got a high spirit. I'm an actress,
Okay.
actor, whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever it feels best for you to say. And I host different parties. I bring really the energy to the party. If y'all feeling low, I'm coming on through with it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm drunk or not even drinking, I ain't even got to drink for 30 days. I'm gonna come through with the energy.
Yeah, that's just you.
It's
Right.
just me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my name GirlBoyy. and it speaks for itself. Some days I feel like a girl, and some days I'm your favorite nigga. Like I'm Mr. Red Flag itself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't Mr. Red Flag but you know what I'm saying. It's just it speaks for itself. Sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't.
No, I feel
so
you.
It be like that sometimes.
No, that's word. Yeah, that's word. I appreciate the way you explain that.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. Cause I can see how you can get people to to laughing and all that. Cause you definitely had E.
Okay.
You brought him back to life last week.
Okay, he was sad. He was sad. I'm like, oh man, let me see.
Yeah, you brought him back to life.
He had on that all yellow. I was like, oh, okay. With the chapstick, his lips was popping. I was like, oh, okay. Let me see what's what.
Yeah, you gotta stay moisturized though.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I'm with that too.
Up here with your motherfucking lips dry.
You cannot have a potty mouth.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot. Even with the hands, like my hands.
Yep.
When I say they soak up anything I put on,
right.
I'm telling you, laugh.
Me.
For real. Yeah, I'm talking about soak up everything.
Me, if I put the lotion on already and I come through in the event, my shit still ashy. It's over with.
Yeah, you say it's done.
Yeah, it's over with.
You got to keep some in your pocket.
I'll be Ashley slashing at this point. You feel me? It's over with.
Yeah, say that's it, huh? Yeah, but yeah, man. So, what you got, E? What else was going on? What you mean? What you got?
I guess a hot topic is Michael B. Jordan and lawyer Harvey.
Yeah.
We don't know what really happened between the two. We don't know how he was acting or whatnot, but the thing is, she has yet to leave another man or get left by another man.
Yeah.
She don't have a good track record.
No.
She just don't.
She's starting off, too. I'm talking about hot.
She just don't. And then you got all these chicks saying she only 25. She needs to live her life.
No.
But they don't know that's the age you...
That's the age you're supposed to be trying to find you somebody.
You're supposed to find you somebody.
Yeah. You don't want to be washed. But see, that's the thing.
But they want everybody to have a whole phase or whatever, and that's crazy.
Yeah. See, but if you going to have the quote-unquote whole phase, right, just know that it comes at a price.
For sure.
It comes at a price. You can go out, have fun, think you living your life, your best life, like y'all like to say, but for the most part, man, you really ain't gonna be able to get the pick that you want when you sitting out here catching all these bodies, and then you think somebody going to accept you for what it is later. Now, don't get me wrong, you do have, you know what I'm saying, the few, you know what I mean, here and there that do get the fairy tale ending, but for the most part, y'all playing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about all the way.
Yep.
And I know y'all don't like to hear it, but it's the truth.
It's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And then don't let y'all slip up and have some kids out here in between time while you was in the whole phase or thought you was doing it the right way and you end up having kids. Then you really, I'm talking about your stock, just keep going down, going down, going down.
They don't see it as that, though, man. They don't want to hear it.
No, they don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear that.
And then, once your stock pretty much get to the bottom, then talking about something you gotta buy while it's low, right? For the most part, you're gonna have to take what you can get at that point.
Yep, and we see that. I see that a lot.
Yeah, we all seen it.
Chicks out here having babies by multiple people, and then when they finally do if they do get married, if they can get married, it's with a guy you would have never thought they'd be with.
Yeah, because that's the one who's willing to accept
them for who they are.
I remember when we was talking at one time, right? A lot of people don't want to believe it or want to say because it seems like it's the wrong thing to say or it's taboo. Most people only go and get what it is that they can get.
Yeah.
Like you think that, oh yeah, they found them somebody. That's because they had no choice. This was the person who was feeling them, and then they decided, you know what, this is my best option at the time. Let me go ahead.
For both ways though.
Yeah,
because the other person looking at this is my best option too.
Yes, exactly.
So,
now don't get me wrong, man. You got the times where you got you some stand-up dudes. That's what y'all like to call them, stand-up dudes who will come in. You know what I'm saying, and take care of everything, and it don't matter what your past is. It matters.
Yeah.
And even if we don't say, it matters.
Your past matters for sure,
especially to a man. It matters. Like I say, we may not say nothing about it though. You know what I mean? We may not bring it up, but best believe we keep tabs. Because it's a lot of conversations that y'all have, just be talking willy-nilly, talking to your girl.
They don't really care, though.
They don't care.
They say it out loud now.
Yeah, definitely do.
They don't really give a damn.
Definitely do. But I mean, hey,
but guess what?
Living in that time.
I don't give a damn either. Because I'm going to say what I want to say, too.
And then what's that? What you going to say?
Man, we gonna get into it.
Like
we gonna get into it.
How?
But I always say what I need to say or what I want to say, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing you guys got to know. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it, and a lot of these guys be scared to do that.
Yeah, but you know why they be scared?
I don't care why they scared.
Well, I'm gonna tell you all why they
I
scared.
don't care.
A lot of times they be afraid to lose a little bit that they got because they think they can't get nothing better.
What you mean?
Well, what I mean by that is a lot of times people like to walk on eggshells when they don't even have to walk on the eggshells because they are afraid either of the reaction or them leaving them. You get what I'm saying?
They afraid. I think they afraid. So say like on Facebook, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I know a lot of people who don't want to say what they want to say on Facebook.
Oh, well, you know, at this time, depending on what you say, they will put you on the timeout.
Yeah, kinda.
Now, are you talking
But you
about
get
as
a lot
far
of
as...
guys that,
so now you're talking about as far as like relationship dynamics or saying something about
whatever,
opposite sex or
whatever.
anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Now, you know, if you get too political with certain things, they put you on the timeout.
Yeah.
Okay,
kinda.
so what are you talking about then?
Kinda. What are you talking about?
I just told you. As far
But
as
they don't though. Still, people that's scared to say whatever they want to say.
But no, that's what I'm saying though. So
When it's regards to relationships, whatever the case may be.
yeah.
Still a lot of people that's scared to speak up.
So, okay, I get what you're saying. And now, for me to elaborate on what you're saying is, you're right. People are scared to say because they don't want to not fit into the group. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of times, if you say something that's, you know what I'm saying, like off the cuff or something that's not a popular opinion with the masses, people do not like to put themselves out of the in crowd. You know what I mean? So let me just go ahead and say this because I know this is what the people gonna like. I'm gonna get a lot of likes on this. But when you talk that real shit, you know that a lot of people ain't gonna be messing with your posts. And then two, people will go on there and go hard on you. A lot of people can't take that. Be a lot of folks on there, you don't even know these people. Why you care about what they saying about you or what they're gonna say in response to what you have said? A lot of times, and we talked about this when Al was here, people can't take the truth no more. Like the truth is taboo now. You don't say truth. You don't talk about the truth. You gotta say the other stuff. What everybody's saying. They be talking about the echo chamber shit. Everybody like to talk the same stuff, the same talking points, just so they can be in the in crowd, be with the cool kids. Just like high school, but it's just in a virtual world, and you got people all over the world to be in your clique in high school. So if you want to be in the end, just talk the same stuff everybody else talking. And you'll definitely be able to get the likes and everybody going to be on your team.
Yeah, and you guys need to stop pandering too.
Oh, yeah, that's a part of it. And what do you
guys
mean by
need to stop pandering.
Pandering to who?
To the women, man.
Yeah, say that. In what way?
Because you get all these guys that get on here and want to agree with the bullshit that women say just because they got a little crush on them or just because they cute. And that's what I don't like right there. That's what I really don't understand.
You talking about as far as pandering just because they look good?
Because they look good. They want to agree with... No, and they don't agree with them.
But what you mean you don't understand it? I'm going to tell you why.
No, I didn't say... I said... What? You said what?
No, because you said you don't get why they do it.
No, I'm saying they got to stop doing that. They got to stop doing that. Guys got to stop doing that, man.
Do you know why? They need to stop doing it? I know you know. You done told me before. So ain't no cold approach, no nothing. So why is it though? They got to stop pandering. Why?
I'm all ears, bro. What you got to
you
say?
wanna look.
You seem like you got something to say, bro. I'm all
I got
ears,
something
bro.
to say. Look, now when it comes to all that pandering, right? Most dudes, because they mess it up for all the men. You wonder why a lot of dudes are in the positions that they're in when it comes to the opposite sex is because these dudes that continue to pander to these women, they feel that they have a chance. They be like, if I just get on their good side, maybe I got a chance to get some ass. So let me go ahead and pander to them. I want to be known as the guy that didn't offend the pretty girl because I just might have a chance to get with them.
Which y'all don't.
And most times, you are right. You will never get a chance to get with them. But
even if you do, so what?
You're right.
Even if you do, so what?
So what? What does that mean? Can you do it again? But that's why they continue to pander because they be like, oh, wow, I got good results from this pandering. Let me continue to do it. But then, by pandering, you make these women get the bigger head, and the bigger head. And then when they reach a real nigga that's gonna tell them and put them down to where they at, not saying that you gotta break them down, but sometimes you gotta break them down because they have the attitude towards us as if, well, my man over here was treating me like the quote unquote queen when I ain't have to do nothing for it. All I have to do is look good. They all on my head. Every time I go out, they trying to buy me drinks. They trying to do this, telling me what they do. I eat ass. Like they doing all this. I'm talking about out the gate. And then when you get with a real nigga that ain't really about to give you all of that just off the rip, you got to earn certain stuff. And then they treating you like you crazy. And don't even know how to respect the real one when you get one. So like I say, you fools out there with the pandering is messing up the game for everyone. And it continue to go in a cycle. Get a girl the big head, the girl got the big head, treat the good dude like he ain't nothing, cause he ain't doing what the other nigga was doing. You get what I'm saying? When the other nigga was really only doing what he was doing because he was like, oh my God, I got hurt. So I had to do everything in my power to keep her.
Yeah, don't do that.
But then she play you to the left, and that goes back to the Michael B. Jordan.
Because it ain't no respect in that.
No respect, but that go back to the Michael B. Jordan situation. Like, we don't really know what happened. We don't know the inner workings.
Not at all.
But from the outside looking in, it just looked like he was trying to give her everything that a woman should ask for and all the things that they normally ask for. But then she had it right there in her lap.
The thing is, and then the thing is, when he rented that aquarium for her, right? They was there for it. Mm-hmm. All the ladies, she getting treated like she's supposed to get treated, this and that. And then it don't work out, and now you talking about she need to live her life. Like, ladies, make up your mind, because y'all was there for it when he rented the aquarium. And let it be known how much he was messing with her after messing with Future. That's what y'all don't seem to understand. That's what y'all don't seem to understand.
Right.
It's about what a man accept after the man that you was dealing with before, too.
Yeah, all that goes. It goes, especially when it's public like that, and you know what I'm saying, what was going on and what other things happen, and then for you to go out of your way, you're trying to go above and beyond the shore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you, I'm rocking with you, I'm trying to build with you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if everything happened like how it look, like Michael B probably gonna be posted for a minute, and he might just go back and get that white girl like he used to have. You get mad,
and I don't blame him either.
But look though, the women get mad when he wasn't rocking with y'all. He rocked with y'all, try to give her the world, and then this happened. Now if he go back, y'all better chill out. Leave that man alone.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. He tried.
And like I said, I would not blame him either.
No, I don't blame no man. You get with who wants you. You get what I'm saying? You go for who wants you. They always talking about why they get rich and then get a white girl and all that, because they don't do stuff like that. And some of them
True that.
No, but
they don't.
No, but don't get me wrong. You got some grimy females out here. No matter what race you are, you got some grimy
Amber
females.
Heard, look at her.
Right.
Try to play my man's Johnny Depp.
It's just in the female's nature to do so sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't get on their bad side. They will destroy themselves.
Vindictive as hell.
They will destroy themselves to get at you. Mm-hmm. But most times, all you doing is giving us an inconvenience. We'll be okay. You're the one that's gonna look crazy. Mm-hmm. So, it is what it is. But we still got GirlBoyy in here. I'm sorry.
How you feel about that Michael B. Jordan and Lori shit? Or you don't care? It's okay if you don't care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I ain't even really be she for the streets.
Yeah,
I already knew it wasn't gonna last that long.
That's what I said too.
I had like 4 or 5 different boyfriends before Michael B.
Yeah.
She dated Diddy and his son. Like, what the hell?
To get
It's
yeah.
Man, I would never do that. You sound crazy as hell.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's different.
Y'all guys be accepting anything, man. That's what I can't get with that. Y'all be accepting anything.
I think it'd be like contracted, to be honest.
Yeah, right. You think like let's go ahead and pair them up. It's good PR.
You think so?
Yeah, it's
like
good
PR. Like it be fake, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after they contract up, it's like they do this whole big fight or some type of breakup or you know what I'm saying. Like
what the hell they paying these motherfuckers to look dumb for though? What the hell they paying these motherfuckers for?
But,
I mean,
these people that already got money.
It's for the media. It's not so much for them looking dumb. It's for
us.
You know what I'm saying? It's for us to follow along.
Yes, it's a distraction.
It's like our story.
Yeah.
It's no longer. I mean, some people still watch. You know what I'm saying, All My Children or whatnot, but it's so much of.
It's our soap opera.
It's our soap opera.
Yes,
period.
Exactly.
And once the contract up, we all in. Like, I knew that bitch was a hoe.
Yes.
She a hoe. She ain't like that nigga in the first place. He a suck ass. You know what I'm saying? It's for us. And
But you gotta understand too though. Like how you say, GirlBoyy, you right about that because, it's just to keep our minds off of what's really going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard, that was for them. You get what I'm saying? This Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey is for us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you keep bringing up these little, dynamics as far as the personal relationships with these celebrities, because people already put the celebrities on a high pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Like they gods. You know what I mean? So when you talk about Lori Harvey, Michael B. Jordan, you talk about Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, it kind of gets your mind off of these gas prices for a minute.
No, not really.
Not for real, 'cause I still
Not really.
No, but look, and you're right, not really to us, because we're not involved in that thing, in those things like that, as far as letting that consume our lives, like how a lot of people do with the social media and TV and all that type of stuff. We're not those type of people, but you got a lot of stuff going on out here, man. Like with this inflation, you know what I'm saying, with the gas prices. The coming food shortages, the power shortages. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot going on. So if you can keep your mind on that other stuff, it just buy them a little more time. Buy the powers a little more time to be able to make their plays, to make their moves on the board.
Shit, everything out there equally though. They ain't buy time to do what?
To make sure that they put us in the position that they want us in. You gotta understand, with these gas prices being high like this, and with these food prices going the way that it's going, we're literally going to bankrupt ourselves trying to get the necessities of life. You know what I mean? Like, I paid $110 the other day to fill my tank up. Like, just imagine if I had to do that 3 to 4 times a week, which I do. You get what I'm saying? Like, do you know how much money that is?
Oh yeah.
That's too much.
You know what I'm saying? Spending
I know.
almost $350 to $400 a week just in gas. That's just to move around. You ain't even bought no food yet. You ain't paid your bills yet. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the stuff I'm talking about. If they can distract us as much as they can, just even a little bit, because people's attention span is like this. You
That's
get what
true.
I'm saying?
They cling on this.
That's why it's so much. You know what I'm saying? Coming at us. So, when it comes to that celebrity stuff, man, it's just to keep you mesmerized and asleep for real. When it comes to everything. Yeah, so, we got a few more minutes before we bring in our other guest, Stuart from Houston. So, GirlBoyy, as far as this Pride and Prejudice and it being a great time to be gay, your experiences as a black woman here in America, specifically the Detroit area, and wherever else you may have, traveled or been in or lived. Tell me a little bit about, your experiences as being a lesbian woman.
I got to breathe on that one. That was a serious question. You know what I'm saying? I got to breathe on that one. Pretty much, now the pandemic, now I feel like we was always made as a joke. Mm-hmm. So nowadays I feel as though we are made of a fucking joke. And fucking joke. I learned a new word. Hold on. I learned a new word this week. Indubitably.
Yeah, indubitably.
That means no questions asked. Mm-hmm. So now I feel like we are indubitably funny. And what I mean by that is people don't take us serious.
Right.
They want everybody to be gay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's one of the issues that I have. Yes.
Me and that's why I pretty much don't really hang with those people, because I'm real as it can get. I can't get no realer. Mm-hmm. I can't be in society's statistics. I can't. Mm-hmm. So I feel like being pandemically gay is for fake. Yeah. And I've been gay for quite some time. Mm-hmm. But I can truly say that me being true to myself, I feel like I just came out maybe these past 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
And when I say that is because I was trying to be society's pick. I wanted to be this stud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was only because I was in a dark place. I was lost. Mm-hmm. But now I can be myself. Yeah. I can be this girl boy. It's okay for me to be like, okay, I feel like a girl today. If I want to go outside and twerk on the top of the car, don't worry about that because I'm GirlBoyy. And you ain't going to feel no type of way. You're going to be like, oh, that's just GirlBoyy. She funny as hell. Hell no, let me record this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Type. Then vice versa be like, that's a stud on the car dancing. What kind of, you know what I'm saying? You won't feel no type of way of that. But, and that's what I say, I didn't never want to be society's fit.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I think for me, I always thought, like how you said, within these last couple of years, like they're pushing it so hard, but regular lesbians and gay people aren't even the issue anymore. It's all about the T's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't really want to get into them too much, you know what I'm saying, because it's sensitive now. It's like, but really, that's all the movement is about at this point. It has nothing to do with gay people anymore. It's about just other stuff and getting kids involved. So it's a little weird to me. But like how you say, to be able to interchange between the two, like my aunt, before she passed, all my life. Thanks. It was a while ago, but she was a lesbian. But we never talked about it. But you knew.
Right.
But she still was a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she still put on her dress, still put on her makeup.
I don't know if I put on a dress now,
but it was for the occasion. That's what I'm saying. For the occasion, like if we were going out somewhere, or if it was a wedding, or you know what I'm saying, like she'll put on her dress, but she still, you know, like. But when you catch her on the day to day, though, it was some jeans, t-shirt, or some sweats with some sweet gym shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but still though, she knew how to go between the two, and like how you say, if you feel like a lady today, do what ladies do. If you feel like being, you know, dressed down and you want to act like a dude, you can do both. Right. But I respect that though. True. You know what I mean? So
niggas, hey, y'all heard me say that. Don't be in my inbox. This ain't that. Nah, I got a slur in my tongue and a swirl in my walk. This ain't that.
Somebody gonna try to bring you back.
No, I've been in. This is the thing is I've been in a dark place for quite some time, and I done heard so many gay dudes tell me that shit. That a nigga can't put me in those sandals. If I want to be in some sandals, I'm gonna be in some sandals because I want to be in it. A nigga can't make me be in that shit. And people can't separate the two. Like you can be a person. I feel like how I dress is just on my comfortability. It's how I dress is because I feel comfortable in this. I always was a tomboy before I even was like, you know, I like girls. So a nigga can't turn me. That's just that. It's just that.
Let me ask you this: have you ever dealt with men at any point in your life?
I never had a real life relationship with a man, but yes, I had sexual intercourse with a man. Okay. And it was times in my life where I was drugged up. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
You felt you had to be inebriated to be able to do it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in a dark place. Okay. And I was just trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? Can I be this or can I be that?
Well, at least you tried.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I know that this ain't that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, not to cut you, but how you said you tried. At this point now in society, they're not even allowing people the time to be able to figure out what they want to be.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, oh, you like doing this, you like playing with dolls. Okay, you over here with them.
Right. And they making it seem like it's okay. Like we all know that men don't cook. So why would you give you know what I'm saying? Y'all do cook when y'all get older. Why in the world would you give your son a kitchen set? That's okay. I understand he may later on want to learn how to cook. That's cool. But we all know that kitchen set for women, dolls for girls.
Talk about like the little play set.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, because I had like a cookbook and I learned how to cook at like 10 years old.
Exactly. But is it because you wanted to do that?
I wanted to though. Yeah,
exactly.
Like real life cooking, not no play.
He wasn't forced to do it.
It wasn't like, oh, Mom, Dad, can y'all get me a kitchen set?
Not no little play set to play with.
No. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And they making it seem like this is a 50-50 type of thing. No. Yeah. We all know that men is supposed to have a mechanic set and a girl is supposed to have a kitchen set. And then once you get older to differentiate the two, then, okay, cool. That's just like if you have a son, you don't just go ahead and give your son ear pierced that 5 to 6 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's up to him, but like, Mom or Dad, do you think I can get my ears pierced? Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
But see, with that though, you know, the way that they pushing it now is like those are the societal constructs that they put in to differentiate the genders.
Right.
And like how you say, the fact that you know this stuff been like this for eons. Now all of a sudden, you mean to tell me that this is a cultural, you know, or society construct? People generally move towards what they're attracted to from their nature. Right. Even though you see it, you ain't even got to put nobody around this stuff. They're gonna move in the direction that they tend to move to, and over time, it became the societal norm. You know what I mean? So it's like it ain't no way around that part. You know what I'm saying? Like you let the kids do what they gonna do. You got some boys that like playing with dolls and like playing with the cooking sets, and that's okay. But if you look at it though on some super real shit, who, and name them, who are some of the top chefs in the world? Name a lady.
A lady? Well, I don't know no main lady, but...
But I'm just saying, though, all the chefs you know of that got shows and the ones they talk about are men.
Right, true.
You get what I'm saying?
But they ain't asked for no play set, though.
Right. That's
correct.
Yes.
And it was just later on, and say, like, I understand now society is, we're changing roles, or even if not even changing roles, we're coming to, you know what I'm saying, to agreements with, like, if I clean up today, you know what I'm saying, go cook today. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
and
how
you know what I'm saying, that's just how a household is supposed to be ran.
Right. That's how your partnership should be with whoever you with. If you see something need to be done, you do it. Right. And if you're better at something, regardless of who role it is, you do it. Period. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't matter about the gender role type thing, because that ain't the type of life we living at this time. The man just can't go out and support everybody like how you used to. Right. You know, with you know, these main professions and things like people are. So the RN. You know, so when it come to, you know, the gender roles and all that type of stuff, some stuff people just attracted to because of it's in you. You know what I mean? When it comes to like women just being more nurturing and all that type of stuff, and dudes just being, you know what I'm saying, rough. It's just what it is. You got certain innate nature qualities, you know, that you're just born with. You know, so we got Stuart. He said he on. You ready? Yeah. So we gonna bring in Stuart, man. He the artist, dope painter. And he's tapping in with us from Houston. And like I say, this my lady brother, so we gonna see what is, you know, what he got to say about this whole Pride and Prejudice and what type of prejudice that he may have come across. And that's what we didn't ask you, GirlBoyy. What are some of the before we bring Stuart in, what are some of the things that you found to be a challenge? You know what I'm saying, being a lesbian woman.
Being a lesbian woman is you can't use the bathroom. And yeah, of course, like amongst us being African Americans, we can go in the bathroom because we already know what's what. Mm-hmm. But if you far out and you got to use the bathroom, old white ladies, I'm sorry, not to, you know, put a race on it, but old white ladies will look at you like, oh, excuse me, you're not supposed to be in this bathroom. What is going on? So that was one of the, you know what I'm saying, like, we can't use the bathroom. We got to go to the, you know, the men's bathroom and be dressed like this.
For real?
Yeah, like, like, and it be the old white ladies. I used to think that they were trying to be friends. Mm-hmm. And the old me before I, you know what I'm saying, became on this healing process, the old me were like, yes, it's me in here, you know what I'm saying, like, what's up? Like, why are you, you know what I'm saying, watching me? You see me. Like, I got TV, all that shit. Like, you see me. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be like this. And they used to be like, oh, or they'll walk, like, they see me, they'll walk out like, oh, I'm in the wrong bathroom. Now, you know you ain't in the wrong bathroom. You know you seen that woman in that dress right there. Come on now. That's right.
You say they see you and then turn around.
Yeah, like it's just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see me, bitch. You know I'm in this bathroom.
They go back and look at the sign on the door and make.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's your bathroom. Like, stop being like that, my dog. Like, you know, for real. And you know it's people out here that's dressing like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was one of, like, using the bathroom for sure is one of the things that I had to deal with. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying, at work, when, you know what I'm saying, you'll talk, and you know what I'm saying, like, or even at, you know what I'm saying, you call from the doctor, you be like, yes, sir, how you doing? No, I am a man, and I would, how can I help you?
You sound like a lady, though.
like I said, like I don't know, like when I have been stepping into my real self and my purpose, this has been this. But you know what I'm saying, you'll be like, you know, how can I help you? You know what I'm saying? You might think like this a guy. You don't know if it's a guy or a girl. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be like, yes, sir, let me get a number 8. Okay, yes, you can get a number 8, and I'm a ma'am. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry, it's no pressure,
I think
but
they be doing that to be funny.
that's what I said. I think it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's to be comical.
Yeah.
And it, you know what I'm saying, people live this. That's why I said, like, even now with the pandemic, like, people didn't know what we had to go through. Not only did we have to fight the people, we had to fight our parents. Our parents wasn't cool with this.
Get into that. Yeah,
like our parents wasn't cool with this. So now it's like, you can, like, studs can go to the prom in tuxedos and suits. Hell no, we had to go in a dress.
Right.
Wasn't like we didn't.
Wasn't going. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even worry about it. Like, my mom used to tell me, like, yeah, I'm not buying you no men pants. I ain't buying you no men drawers. So for a long time, I used to have to wear panties and drawers at the same time because my mom had to buy them.
But see, look, that I understand though. Like, if they using their money, they gonna buy you what it is that they want their money to buy. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I get that. I get that. Well, let's go ahead and bring on Stuart, man. We 5 minutes past 9. Bring in Stuart, the artist, man. We're gonna talk about some art. We're gonna talk about no, we got a message in here saying the sound is off a bit. I don't know. Queen, I don't know what that's about.
Are y'all able to hear me?
The mouth isn't catching up with the audio. You're gonna have to bear with us on that one.
You can hear yourself.
Oh yeah, we can hear us. I'm talking about on the playback. I think on the people who's watching, saying the sound is off a little bit.
Stuart, you in?
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Say something, Stuart.
I am talking as right now. Can you hear me?
Say something now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. What's up, man?
All right. What's up, bro? What's up?
Yeah, we got Stuart in here, tapping in from Houston, Texas.
Born and raised in Detroit, though. But what's up?
Oh yeah, definitely from here. You can't leave home out.
Facts.
Yeah. So what's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm very excited to be a part of this. I appreciate you for like letting me on. I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I'm grateful to be here on your shit, bro. Like for real.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So thank you.
Yeah, you thought I wasn't serious when I said I was gonna bring you on.
No.
Here, huh?
Oh God, I just said that shit just to say it, and here you go. Like that was what's up. I appreciate it.
But see, that's
I'm very professional. Like things went well. Yeah.
But you hear me though? That's the type of shit people get. You saying that don't talk just to talk.
You gotta be careful what you ask for.
Yes, you do, because I'll be the one to give it to you.
I feel that.
I promise you that. Yeah, for real, and that go for these women too, because they always want to say some stuff just to see what you gonna do until you actually do it, and then they be caught off guard.
Shit is facts.
Yep, for real though. So I see you got a piece of art behind you, man. You did that?
This is like this is a Ross bought it. I typically like put my art away. I do not. I'm always trying to challenge myself to do the next best thing, so I do not like to sit there and look at it.
Yeah.
But so no, this is like a Ross picture right here.
Okay. Go ahead and put yourself back on the screen, girl, boy. Put us all on there.
All right, but I ain't gonna be able to. I mean, well, I guess you can hear
me.
I get you. Okay,
yeah, put us all on there. Right, so Stuart, man, I can't. It's the playback is a little slow. I'm trying to see you. Okay, your beard back to regular color now.
Bro, I had just shaved it down. I decided to stop dyeing my hair. That shit, I ain't want but it was fun while it lasted. I just cut it down the other day.
Grow a beard no more.
I know that shit. I dyed it so much it was dead, bro. Gone.
Yeah. So look, man, we talking about this Pride and Prejudice, right? And
all right.
It's a great time to be gay. Now we didn't get into that part about being, it's a great time to be gay. But as far as the Pride and Prejudice, man, you are a gay black man. You down in Texas. You was from here. You lived out in Colorado for a while. You know what I'm saying? So just give us the rundown as far as like your experiences as being a gay black man here and in America.
Thank you. That was well said. But for sure, like I grew up in Detroit in the 90s, like gay. So it was like kind of not really like anything that someone was proud to speak on. But I've always been very flamboyant. Like you couldn't tell me that Brandy and Janet Jackson was not one of me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like I could never hide the fact that I was what I was. But it wasn't. And then when I moved to Denver, I came out when I was 14. I was in Detroit at the time, and I didn't like the way that I received it made me really nervous. So I decided to go back to live with my dad in Denver, and I just kind of like went back in the closet after that.
Okay.
And but I was only really in the closet to my family. Like when I would leave the house, I would change my clothes, and I was able to be myself in public. It was more just of the fear of it at home. And so in Denver, as a gay man, I'm not gonna lie, in Denver, it was like probably the best place for anyone to be, like very free with their expression, because everybody was just accepting. It might have been on some fake shit because you can't really trust people in general, no matter the race. But as just as far as like stepping out and not experiencing it sight on, I was very comfortable. Like this shit was cool. And then I moved to Houston, and these niggas here was completely different. So like, but it taught me to be a man, because I was very feminine. I was so free with like, I was kind of like really letting myself go in the sense of like who I really, really genuinely am at the end of the day. And like, I wasn't receiving the same amount of love. So I was trying to like, I don't know, I can't explain it. You begin to question things like, why is this a problem? Why is this an issue? What am I doing? And it all boiled down to like, I was putting on a facade. Like I was basically just trying to be something to please other people and not genuinely just being myself, which toned me down a lot.
So at what point did you realize you ain't care no more? You was like, I'm gonna just do what I do.
I mean, like, you know, I'm 30 now. Like the fuck, I can't sit, you know, at the end of the day, like I can't sit here and kill myself worrying about other people. And so, you know, people be inspired by just strength in general. It doesn't matter like what you do or what it is, but just stepping out and being who you are, you're going to receive love regardless. You know, it's not going to be from everybody, but the people you receive it from, those are the people you need, you know?
No, that's real. And that's with anything in life, though. The ones who messing with you mess with them, you know?
Yeah, facts.
You ain't got to go out your way. And that's real, though. That's real. Yeah. So, I guess as far as, like you say, when you stepped out, you was able to do what you want. So as far as, like you say, you'll change your clothes, man, what type of stuff you was putting on?
Oh my God. I don't even have no pictures. That shit's so embarrassing, bro. Like I can't even believe the type of shit. Like I would say like, but I was never transgender. I never went as female, but I did love to play with makeup, and I love to play with like feminine style mixed with masculinity. Now it's a thing, right? It's embarrassing to talk about, but now you see niggas walking around with nails on and they carrying a bag, but they might just look full blown like a regular nigga. Yeah. Back then, I was like,
oh my bad. Go ahead, Stuart.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I was about to say that I have a friend like that, and we grew up like that, and he all like you said, you was gay in the 90s, and we were gay in the like 2090s type, you know, and he'd carry a purse, have nails, have his makeup on, but he's not, you know what I'm saying, he'd have on some tight pants or whatnot, but he's still that boy. He won't, you know what I'm saying, and he have respect. He can go to the trap and a guy will respect him, like, oh, that's just him. Don't worry about it. They can smoke the same blunt, drink the same drink. Yeah. It's just because how you carry yourself and the respect that you have for yourself. Exactly. Now, if you walking in there in a room afraid or a scaredness, then guess what? Another
niggas gonna fuck with you.
Respect, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna respect. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you're gonna look foolish.
Yeah, but see, I think those was always the ones that I respected though. It's like just because you gay don't mean that you not a man. Like you're a man first. Like you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like who you like to sleep with, that's your thing. Right. Be a man first, and you will always get that respect in any room you walk in. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I respect about you though, Stuart. Because like when I first met you, man, like it was never nothing, you know, nothing weird, none of that. Like you carried yourself like how you carried yourself, and I can respect that. And as long as you cool with it, I'm cool with it. You know?
Yeah, I feel that, and I appreciate that. Honestly, I really, really do.
Yep. So,
thank you,
man. I know you got some art laying around, man. We need to see something.
Yeah, I know y'all trying to see something. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Give me a second.
So, what type of artist are you? Like a painter or? What type of art do you do?
He done set the air.
All right, he set the air. He set it
like,
down.
so what? Like, listen,
Yeah. Okay.
he ain't playing.
Yeah, he about to pull out some stuff though. He paint though.
He walked away?
Yeah, he paint. Yeah.
Oh.
He set the earphones down and everything.
No, for
He
real.
like, oh yeah, this my
Yeah.
pause for
No,
the
he
cause.
dope. He dope though. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you. He's sweet.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No. It's just crazy because it's like we was fighting for this day for so long, to the fact that now we're walking on eggshells.
Now, what type of eggshells do you
And
think
when
you
I
gotta
say
walk on?
eggshells, it's meaning like you can't say anything about gay people, no matter if you gay as well.
But see, I don't care. I'm
It's
gonna say
like-
anything. Like, as long as it's not too disrespectful.
Right.
You know. Just because everybody else is fair game. Like, this is the life you chose to live. Live it. Be cool. You want to be equal, right?
Right.
Equal.
No,
Equality means you get picked on just like everybody else.
And I get that. And that's when and that's why I have to let everyone know that I'm GirlBoyy. Because if I feel like I don't want to help you move that refrigerator,
Yeah, I'm
this
not
is
doing
strictly
it.
for the dick. It's
Yeah.
strictly for
But
the
see,
dick.
but look, even the way that you moving your hand right now, you're still a woman.
And that's just and I gotta let everybody know that, because even though they have films, they have stems, and stems is like on the fence. I'm not neither one, because I don't play, like majority of the film stuff. I don't play. No, you can't touch my ass. You cannot. You can't do none of that. Like, no. And yeah, I'll watch Real Housewives. I'll watch Jocelyn, but I'm only watching for the titties and ass. As soon as you get to getting messy, they want to fight. Yeah, I'm falling asleep or just count me out. And it's just that. Like, I'm really still like, yeah, you're not fucking me. No, we don't. None of that. 2-time, 2-side dildos. We ain't doing none of that. No, it's just that.
Yeah, right. You silly talking about some two sides.
No, it ain't
Two
shit
sides
up.
dildos.
Ain't shit up.
Niggas
Not
was
even
not
a
ready for
tampon,
that.
my baby.
Okay.
Ain't shit up. Ain't shit up. Ain't shit up. Period.
Yeah, Stuart, you back?
Yeah, I'm back, bro. I just stepped up. You can tell I never talk about my art, but I apologize about that. But that's real.
Okay. You're gonna talk about it tonight.
I feel that.
Your shit too sweet to just be leaving it there.
Nah.
You gonna have to get you a little gallery set up, man.
I feel that. I actually just had one during like the last month, for a whole month at this one place. But I don't really talk about it in general. I don't really talk about my art in general. You can tell I wasn't even prepared for this. I thought we were just having conversation.
Oh yeah.
So I don't even know how to explain it. It's like so sensitive to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, I don't think you have to explain it. You let us interpret, the way we want to.
We want to. All right, that's cool. Well, I have a bunch of prints because they're literally too big for me to show you on the camera. Okay. Typically, I like to challenge myself to go, right. I just finished a painting that was 5 feet long, so the next thing I want to do is like something that's 7 feet, 8 feet. I always want to just do the next best thing.
Oh yeah, that's
but I will show you my favorite pieces that I ever done on like 8x11s.
Okay.
And this is like a visual of the Egyptian goddess Isis. Let me see. I can see myself. All right, so you see there's a lady here. This will be her face. Can y'all see this?
You have to forgive us. Can you see it, GirlBoyy?
Yeah, I can see it, but you said it's
You
her face.
can't really see it. Okay, right here is her face.
Right.
And then you can see there's a nipple.
Oh, yeah, I definitely see that. That's beautiful.
And then she has a
what
belly.
Is that? She's sitting on a city?
She's sitting in between.
No.
She's sitting.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Okay, y'all about to see it in a minute, but
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that I can't get that firsthand on that.
Right.
But
it's okay.
It's really beautiful.
You got to turn that screen around for a second.
Okay, at this point, that's real beautiful. When y'all see it, it's gonna be beautiful.
I can believe it.
So this is
the lag is
it's like it's about to be like 1 minute. Like, look at the nipple. Like, you can actually see her nipple.
We can't see nothing.
Oh, is she naked or?
She is naked. This is the Egyptian goddess Nut. So she's standing in between space and space and the earth sky.
Right.
She's known in Egyptian mythology to stand in between the barriers of the earth and protect it.
Hey, Stuart, man, y'all be on the same stuff. That's what your sister be painting. be drawing.
Yes. We was educated well as children.
That's what's up. So look, let me ask you this. That's the closest you gonna get to a titty.
Well, oh, you talking about for me personally? Yes. Okay, you would never
That's a
catch. I know. It's the
childish.
thing is, no, that no, also real shit. Like I have a lot of female friends. You know, I'm always around titties and
Yeah,
pussy. Like I'm always around it. I grew around it. A lot of my friends
yeah.
became strippers. Like there's nothing
I
new
hear you.
to me.
Now
The
look, I
sight
gotta.
of a woman does not though. It
Okay.
ain't for me though.
I hear you. I hear you. Cause I gotta ask you just like I asked GirlBoyy. But no, that point is that's very dope.
It is
Ain't
though.
gonna
Thank
hold
you.
That
you.
was
Thank you.
dope.
Sweet.
That was
But I
dope.
gotta ask you just like I asked GirlBoyy. Have you ever had sex with a woman before?
Unfortunately, I experienced things as a child, but I've never purposely had sex with a woman before, and I wouldn't know.
Okay. All right. Now I hear the way that you put that, so you know it definitely was some foul play there. Um, yeah, I understand. Something was a little
Yeah.
hot. I don't know which one
Right. It
was
was.
hot.
I don't know. So, can I ask you a question, Stuart? So you said that
Uh,
I don't want to be in your business and I don't want to get too personal
it's
because I
all on the
don't know
line.
what
I do
y'all
not hold
chatted.
anything back. I do not care.
Um, so you said they were like foul play. So does that mean like you were molested as with a woman? Because I did see
Yeah.
Antoine Fisher. I'm not even trying to be funny. I did see Antoine Fisher, and I
Nigga,
didn't
it's
think
one of
that
my
that was
favorite movies.
possible.
Oh,
So
it's
like,
definitely possible. Yeah.
Yeah,
how do
it
you
is.
like
It's
as a
definitely
man? Like,
possible.
how do you get molested? Like, you know what I'm saying? A woman molests another man. Like,
I
you
do
know,
not. I
You'll be
do not
surprised.
know. Yeah, you will be surprised.
Yeah,
But
so
it's not like I mean, I don't know where I don't know where you're going with that. It is a very dark thing, and it does happen to many individuals. And when you're at an age where you're not smart enough or you're not willing enough, especially when you're experiencing a lot of trauma where you can't speak up, so it's just another thing on top of a million other things. It's like it's kind of like it almost becomes normal to be manipulated, and you just
oh
think
wow,
that this is like you just think that this is how shit should go.
wow,
But it never like I've never been. I was already. I'm literally an example of being born gay. I was already very feminine. I already knew I liked niggas way before any of it happened. It's not like the molestation turned me or changed me or made me. I just because of the molestation, I don't even have sex still to this day. It's not something that desires me, but I'm still into men. I don't know if that makes any sense. But that's
yeah.
just the truth of my story.
And that's another thing. Like me being a gay woman, I do be having. I ain't trying to take over y'all show. I'm sorry.
oh no, do your thing.
No,
Please.
me
No,
being
by
a
all
gay
means.
woman,
Yeah.
that I have questions on that because how do you know if you know what I'm saying? Like to this day, you say you're not very sexual or whatnot. So how do you know if you never had sex with a man and you? I'm not saying that you
But
never had sex, but you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
okay.
Like a lot of men say that they never had sex with a man, and they be like, "Yeah, I like men. I don't like women." How is that possible? To even know what you
Maybe
like?
maybe you
That's
could
a good
maybe it could
question.
just genuinely be based off sex, like just like physical attraction. Like but I have had sex with men. I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. I have had sex with other men. I'm very spiritual, as you can see. Like I've done a lot of research. I'm very fully aware of a lot of things, and so I'm still very God fearing, regardless of my sexuality. So I haven't found anybody who I feel comfortable with to like be vulnerable enough in front of God for it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not in a sense of like
Yeah,
I don't want to fuck a man right now because I do
right,
dearly, but it's just like it's not the time right now. It's just not the
right.
place for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, elaborate on that, man, because I know you were saying that you wanted to speak about the spirituality and being gay and all that. So go a little further with that, or
I
tap
don't
into
even know
whatever
how
you
much
wanted to
further.
talk about. Yeah, 'cause
I do want it to be more commonly known. It's so weird that people cannot seem to put God and homosexuality in a
Right.
conversation,
Come on
as
through. You
and
better talk.
it's so it's kind of like it's unfortunate for a lot of other people who do have a lot of God fearing views like myself to be able to like still be yourself. I could still be very feminine. I could still twerk and I can still touch on my body and in videos, whatever it may be. And I can still be just as God fearing and still going to church just like the next person. I can still be viewed as a prophet or anything else just like the next person. But my religious views is different than a lot of others. I just think that people should just be acceptable of a higher purpose for a gay man no different than they would be for a straight man.
so would you consider yourself to be a Christian, or I mean, because you brought the religion part in. You said you were
I
spiritual at first. So what do you subscribe to?
I subscribe to spirituality, like in general, but I grew up Baptist. I can't deny that I learned about love and life through Jesus Christ.
Right.
So I would never be the type of person to be like, like I could never do that. But I do. I'm more spiritual than anything.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, as far as, because I know you was telling me before that it was a lot of stuff that you wanted to kind of touch on as far as with that and being a gay man, as far as your spirituality. What other obstacles or things like that you come across just in society and in the world?
Well, I feel like now in general, like it's just that's where it's such a good time to be gay. Like now it's different. Like now if somebody bashes you for not acknowledging you by your pronoun or not acknowledging you by your race, you can go on the internet, you can bash them quickly, and all will be resolved. You can get a GoFundMe account to take care of your rent. It's like you can. It's like people now. It's like it's easier to be more vocal and get an understanding from people than it was
before.
for me or before, especially before others before me. I think it's important for people to take advantage of that. Like now.
Look, you hear me? Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on, before you go, girl, boy.
No. I'm saying like I people take advantage of the fact that they can verbally speak now. It's starting to become too much of a talk instead of taking the time to say to themselves like there was a point where we couldn't. So like let's just be proud of what we've accomplished now, and maybe we can tackle some goals again in the next year. But I feel like we've came so far right now. Not even just for homosexuality, but just for women, and for transgenders, for any type of minority.
I'm listening to it. Yeah, we had a lot of people over here talking in the next room. Say that last part again, Stuart.
I said people are using social media to attack a lot of issues hand on, and I feel like we should also take some time to acknowledge the fact of how far we came as homosexuals that once were you couldn't even speak on it. You'd be bashed for it, killed for it. Look how far we got now. Instead of just trying to like push things down people's throat, like as a unity, we should celebrate each other more than we do. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense, man. Because like I was talking to GirlBoyy earlier before we brought you in, like it seemed like your movement pretty much got took over by everything else, And like how you said, it's a great time to be gay. It seemed like just regular lesbian and gay people are like heterosexual people now. So all of the other stuff is what's at the forefront now. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got what y'all was asking for at the time, and now everybody else seemed to keep hijacking, you know what I'm saying, y'all movement. But as far as like you were saying, it's a great time to be gay. I promise you, if I ever get in a jam, all I'm saying is I'm a gay black man and I was discriminated against.
And see, that's why I say we a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we try so like the people before us, like people that's like 50 and 60 on up. You know what I'm saying? They fought for real. They was really marching. They was really. I'm talking about like it's really people like it's really transgenders out there that's really for real deal like. I really have women tendency or I really have men tendencies. Like they were really fighting for this to be gay.
Hold on, now you brought them up, so we're gonna talk about them.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not a transgender, but
I know
yeah,
you
like,
not. Yeah.
So it's like we fought for this. We were marching. We was fighting to be gay for it to be understood. And I think that like people my age and you know what I'm saying, people before me, I think that's what we really wanted to fight, like fight for understanding, understanding. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we was like in the 90s or the 2000s, we was like a creature from Mars. We was different. People was trying to figure out like we was the black people and the regular heterosexual people was the white people. So it was like racism. Like if you gay, you can't drink over here. Or if you this, you can't. And AIDS and HIV was tough then. And now it's different diseases now to the fact that you don't even hear about HIV or AIDS now.
Talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think that it's a great time to be gay.
You don't now? You don't?
I don't. No, because we still not getting what we want.
Well, what do you want?
we want equality.
The question
We're not
is, the
getting that.
question is though, outside of what everyone wants, because I mean, it's hard to speak for a whole unless you're God. For
Right.
yourself, I mean, you did say that you had issues going to the restroom. Do you still experience those to this day today?
No, not since I really have been coming to myself. Like since I really said I'm not finna be society's statistics. I'm not being that. I'm really gonna just be me. Like at the end of the day, I like what I like, but I know that I'm a cute ass girl. Like, cause
But
I really care
now,
about myself. You know what
now
I'm saying?
now you have the ability to walk around with that type of pride and not be murdered and not be bashed for it, because as a
True.
whole, based off what people have done as a whole, it's like if you're not really accepting of it, you might get looked at crazy by tons of other people. So I don't think that it's like a phenomenal wonderful time to be gay, but it is a better time than what it was for us, and definitely for those that are before us,
Yeah,
even like
true.
and
Okay,
before
you
that,
said
because
it
there was a
like that. Yeah, I see what you mean by that.
so that's what I meant by it. I don't think that it's still very difficult in general, but it is a lot easier than it was before.
See, I look like I'm outside looking in. Like in how you say, Stuart, it's a great time to be gay, but better time. But for us, the
I'm sorry,
heterosexuals,
that is so
the
funny.
heterosexuals, the cisgendered,
Yes, I feel that.
on some super real, we can't say nothing about y'all. Can't say
You cannot
nothing.
say anything.
I'm talking about
Nothing.
nothing. So that's why I say if I ever get in the jam, I'm one of you guys, and I hope you accept me.
Okay, no,
So
I
I can
feel
get
that.
out the jam. But look though, on some super real though, y'all say y'all still going
Street
through
smart.
certain things though. And I get it. I don't know. I don't live y'all lives. But it
This
really
is true.
seems like now, based on your sexuality and your preference, you can pretty much get into any door y'all want to get in. If you
Any
just
door.
say that I'm a black
Absolutely.
man and I so happen to be gay, you don't even have to have the qualifications for the job or for whatever it is that you're going for. They're gonna put you in because you're like a triple minority. You get what I'm saying? Like you're black, you're gay, you're a man, and especially for you as a woman, girl, boy, like you fit every minority group. You're
Right.
black, you're a
Right.
girl, you're lesbian.
What-
Like you get what I'm
I
saying?
can
So
get
it's
the
like
job, but I
I
don't even
think
gotta
it's
have the
easier.
you
skills.
don't have to have the skills. You're in.
Right.
Like us, and old regular white men, we
Right,
just
true.
we just out in the dust. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like I say, the outside looking in, it's a great time to be one of you guys.
See,
You
like,
is
with your
fucking
cute ass, you
stupid,
don't
dog.
have no experience with that, because you
That is
quiet
too
today,
funny.
you be chatting it up.
You
You
said
quiet
what?
with your cute ass. You quiet
I
today.
ain't got no experience with gay.
You quiet today. You feel
I
me?
feel that.
Listen.
No, I mean, shit. My thing is, I like what I like. I mean, you do you. That's not bothering me because I like vagina. I mean, I'm in vagina. I like vagina. You like what you like. Hey, that ain't got nothing
And
to do
that's
with
the
me.
spirit. I remember where it was like, guys, y'all couldn't even be around gay guys. Like,
There's still dudes like that though.
true. And I feel like they
I'm
hide
not one of.
something.
I'm not one of those.
They
I
like
don't.
that.
I'm not one of those.
Man.
If you come around me and you gay, still you like what you like, or whatever you do. You like what you like. Cool.
And just be respectful.
I'm gonna go holler at these hoes over here though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna do it? I'm gonna go holler at these hoes.
But that was always my thing though, even back growing up. If you gonna do what you do what you do. Like that does not bleed off in. It shouldn't bleed off into your day to day life just because this is what you like in the privacy of your home or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like how people always want to call you a phobic and all this. People ain't scared of y'all.
Right.
Nobody's scared. Y'all keep coming up with these labels and all this stuff. Not saying y'all per se, but
You saying
your,
as a
your
whole in general.
constituents. You know what I mean? Like you always want to call somebody something. Every time somebody say something, y'all always want to be equal, right? And I'm sorry that I'm putting it in this way as y'all. Not talking about you, Stuart. Not talking about you, girl, boy. Just
You've
talking
already
about the-
explained that. Just go ahead, get it off your chest.
Okay, all right, there you go.
Okay,
Thank
listen,
you. All right,
let me
I
give
ain't-
you a
all right,
clap on
I ain't
that.
gonna say it no more.
Like,
then.
Stewie off the
Yep.
chain,
Yeah,
my
thank
boy.
you, Stu. Yep, I ain't gonna say it no more.
I
So, yo,
I grew up with all niggas, bro. Like I'm okay with this. This is
Okay,
right up my
cool.
alley.
I don't hang
So-
with the gay community, so
we gonna touch on that
listen
too.
here, so
But
here.
I just want to know why do y'all want to talk about equality and tolerance and not be tolerant of someone having an opposing view of what it is that you do? It doesn't mean that we don't like you as a person. Doesn't love don't mean that we don't love you. We just don't like what you do, and that's not what we do. So you keep that over there. It's just like I always equate it to a person that's a drug addict or a person that even simple, not even a negative thing. You like eating macaroni and cheese. There's some people that don't like eating macaroni and cheese. So now you gonna call me a macaroni and cheese-ophobic because I don't eat it, and I'm telling you, how you eat macaroni? I don't like it, but you like it. Eat the macaroni. Right. So you mad at me because I don't eat it too? Like, you know what I'm saying? And if a person likes smoking crack, I know that Joe over here is a crackhead. I still love him as a person. He a good dude, but he just smoke crack. Just make sure when you smoke crack and get high, you do that over there. Don't do it around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can still hang, we can do whatever. Just when you high or you smoking crack, I don't want no parts. Doesn't mean I'm afraid of smoking crack. Just don't like doing it. You know what I mean? So I just don't like how they keep putting the labels on everybody. Want to call you a phobic and all that. Nobody's scared. And you want to call you a bigot because you don't necessarily agree with the lifestyle. It has nothing to do with me. So is it safe for us to call y'all heterosexual phobics? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't subscribe to it. So I just don't get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that.
I just don't understand it. It's too much division when it comes to it. You like sleeping with who you sleep with? Do your thing. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
I mean, that is true, but can I touch back up on when Stuart was talking about spirituality?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna tell you about my personal experience just this year. I've been in the church since I was a kid, and that was another reason, like, what held me back. Like, yeah, you can't be this, you can't be that, and around me, I didn't see homosexuality. I always seen heterosexual things.
The choir director wasn't.
Yeah, like I never seen that. Like the choir director for me was a hoe.
Oh, okay, all right.
Feel me? I'm just gonna be honest. She was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest and whatnot. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
No,
that was
okay.
That was my perception of you. You could not have been, but that was my perception of you.
Like.
If you watching this,
Sorry, that is funny as hell.
I was in church Monday through Sunday. And as me getting older and older, I fell from the church. I even fell back from God because I was like, this ain't that. But on my healing process, I'm like, oh no. God accepted me, and me giving all my life to God, I'm like, you know what? Everything is working out for me. This is the way it's going to be, right? So I love to sing. I love to sing gospel. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? This church I joined, and I said I want to be in the choir. They pulled me to the side and say, well, I'm not judging you, but we don't condone it. So yeah, you can sing, you can still continue to sing in the choir, but I just want to let you know that we don't condone this. So you said that, yeah, you maybe can help some folks by singing in the choir. You know what I'm saying? This may can help you. You might change your life. I said, no. I said, this ain't that. Like, because I know who I am. I'm not battling between whether I want to be, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, serve God and still be gay. I'm not battling that. I'm not battling to determine whether I'm gay today and then tomorrow when I find God, I'm not going to be gay. No, I found God while I was gay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was so hurtful because that was my second time. The first time I grew up in the church, and it was my home church. You know what I'm saying? They kicked me out.
Oh, they kicked you out?
It wasn't like they kicked me out, but it was just like, oh, I knew she was gay. She was this. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now people talking about you. You ain't understand. You don't know how to intake that while somebody is talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the second time, they specifically said, well, I ain't judging you, but I don't condone it. If you didn't condone me and you was trying to help me, you was supposed to just not even be, you weren't even supposed to say nothing. You was supposed to just let me go ahead and sing in that choir and save new souls.
Hold on now, were you still allowed to sing in the choir, right?
They said, yeah, that I could still sing in a choir, but they wasn't condoning it.
But see, now me personally, I don't think that would be a wrong thing to do. Just because you still was able to get the opportunity to sing in the choir, but they just had to let you know, just because we are letting you sing in the choir.
No, that's like judgment because you wasn't supposed to say nothing to me.
But I think they had to let you know just to not take it a step further if that's what you was gonna do. Not saying that it was the right thing, but I'm just saying I couldn't be mad for them stating how they felt about it beforehand.
See, no, I don't.
Unfortunately, I actually do agree. Only because you're putting yourself in a situation where you're very clear on what their personal views are. So it's like you really can't be like that's just like in sense of like you being upset about gay people always feel like they need to stick up for themselves. If you're in a room, it wouldn't matter what the scenario or the situation is. If you're in a room and you feel unaccepted, only a fool will really sit in a situation where they feel where everyone they feel unaccepted and they're sit up there trying to prove something to somebody like, oh, you should like me because of this, because of that, and I do this and I do that and I do this. Because at the end of the day, it would take years to change someone's heart on something so serious to them.
Right.
God is something serious to a lot of people, so
Right.
you can't be upset for them acknowledging the fact that they're not comfortable with it. What was wrong, what would have been wrong is if you stayed there. That would have been God's challenge for you. Will you sit there and put yourself in an uncomfortable position?
Exactly.
Or would you go find a church that does accept you for who you are and will let you sing without making you feel like...
I got low. I felt like when I was sitting in their congregation, they had little to none to say. They was inviting me in, but nah, I can't sing. I have a voice of a trumpet. You don't. It was like when you heard me sing, it was like, and the thing is, I felt like they did not hear me sing.
Yes, because of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you would have heard me sing, I guarantee you wouldn't have said, yeah, I'm.
They wouldn't have said it, but would you be they wouldn't have said it, but would you be comfortable enough with knowing that it's playing in the back of their head? Like they might not say it to you because you're an asset. That's also something that I wanted to bring up. Like you say, you get hired as a gay person because it's no different than saying like, I'm gonna hire a black person as a cotton picker because I know he can withstand this heat. He can do these things, da 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 da. But it's like at the end of the day, you don't respect me as an individual. I can walk into a business and get the job. But does that mean you respect me as a gay person? I talk about my personal life. You push it to the side because you don't fuck with it. So it's like it really is like life is all about life. That's fucking contradiction. You just got to find out where the fuck you feel comfortable in, where you feel comfortable at, and relax.
Let me ask y'all this: like how you just said, Stuart, like not accepting or caring about if you talk about your personal life. But back to the analogy that I gave, like why do y'all care if a person cares about what it is that y'all do in your personal life?
I can't speak for people, but if you are someone, say like we never had a gay conversation before. We worked together 10 years, right? Okay. But we always too busy, and somehow we link up and have a business dinner, and I hear your views. I might get upset and like cuss you out because I might love you in my head. So to hear these thoughts for you, I'm trying to force your mind. Like at church, you're trying to force someone to say like, I just accept you for who you are. I just accept you for who you are. But at the end of the day, if you don't, you just fucking don't. I think with age, you realize that shit. I would not ever in my life sit in front of somebody and force you to have an understanding of why these things are important to me. If you don't fuck with it, now if we day-to-day type of friends, if you don't fuck with it, I'm gonna try to show you through my actions why you should. If you don't fucking get it, that's not my problem, bro.
But that's what I was about to say though. But why does anyone have to get it though? Like we could still be cool. It's just
I said that.
Do that.
You just don't fuck with it.
Yeah,
and at the end,
all, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you will only take that person so far in your life though. Like if you don't fuck with it, then we really not friends. So it's like I guess I would understand that shit.
That's different than you being somebody regular and then you coming to your pastor because your pastor is supposed to heal you. Your pastor is supposed to embrace you. Your pastor is your father outside of your father.
You're right, your real father.
But your pastor is your father outside of what he views and what he understands.
Yeah. Right. But you gotta understand.
You can't tell him like.
Oh, go ahead, Stuart.
Okay. You can't force him to accept you. You can't. You just have to find the person who can. Not everybody. Your father, you could be birthed from a nigga. He might not accept you, but you probably gonna find somebody else's friend's dad, and be like, I love this man like my father. You just got to move on.
Now
that person just might not be.
I'm gonna just play the other side. You got some things that is pretty much objective, right? Like as far as facts, objective facts. Now, just because you are a man of the cloth or a pastor, and in your good book, now I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking about in your good book, it says, tell you right there, black and white, what it is, what it's supposed to be. So I don't think you can fault a person for going with their views and what it says in the Bible as far as their stance on homosexuality. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you can come as you are. We accept you, but just know that I am not going to encourage your actions. And that's why I go back to, and I know it sounds crazy as far as like the analogy of being a addict. It's people that's born with you know, the traits to be an addict. They have addictive, you know, traits. So it's like if this is what you're gonna do, you take that first sip of alcohol and you become an alcoholic. Yes, this may be you, and you may be okay being an alcoholic. You may like drinking every day, and you don't care what nobody say, and you don't care what it does. It ain't hurting nobody. This is what you're doing for you. That's cool, but I'm not gonna sit here and encourage you to drink more alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you do your thing, do you. So that's why I think sometimes people don't have to accept nothing. Like, we can still be great friends, but I'm not going to encourage your behavior. That's all that, and I think that's how I look at it. I'm not going to encourage the behavior. You may be a thieving ass nigga. You like to steal. That's how you eat. That's how you like to live. But I'm not going to be the one right there pulling jugs with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to encourage you to do it. But if that's what you do in your time, do your thing. Just don't involve me in it. And don't think that I'm going to sit here and give you a big up for doing it.
I feel that 100.
Yeah, that's just real. And that's just real.
Yeah, so I'm going to let y'all take the floor, man. We got 15 minutes left in the show, man. This has been a good one, for real. Y'all take it where y'all want to take it.
It was a good conversation.
I was just about to say, like, because a lot of people, when they ask gay questions, they don't ask the right questions. They want to ask, you know what I'm saying,
So
like,
funny. What is the right question?
Normal. Right, and that's the thing. What is the right question to ask us? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was just on the gay show a couple of days ago, and they was asking me questions about when was the first march and shit like that. I guess it's good to know that, but
yeah, that don't mean
I mean, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like when Martin Luther King first march was type shit.
But see,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's what we at in society, though. Everybody want to have these little dates and all this stuff, and that's surface level. Like, when I'm talking to y'all now, and we normally don't do interview form, we're just having a conversation. But I be wanting to know about your personal experiences, like you, like what's going on with you. How do you feel about it? What does it make you feel like? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you see it going, you know, for yourself in your life, and what type of stuff you got going on? You know, all that other stuff really don't mean nothing. It always
There's really
been
no
around.
value.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna be your favorite host. Eventually, and I believe that I'm gonna be the spokesperson. And what I mean by that is some kids right now going through that their parents don't understand them, because a lot of people think like once you become gay, it's because you're molested, and that's not always the case. You can have abandonment issues. You can have just, this is just what likes you, and this is what you want to, you going for what likes you.
Or you can just simply be born gay. I don't know why that is not something that people can think or fathom. It is, it's definitely, I mean, like, you know, I cannot explain it. The only way I can explain it is if you have ever met a child without them being around a mom all the time, that has like a lot of strong feminine tendencies.
Oh, yeah,
you can
I've
see
seen
it.
that before.
Just you could just see it coming right out of them. It's like at the end of the day, it's not forced. It's just part of who they are.
Yeah, like how you say with the born gay, and that goes back to, like I say, it's always a negative thing. You know, people take it that way. And the only reason I'm speaking in this way is because it's not just us talking here. There's other people.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
everybody is their own opinion.
As far as, like I say, being born with an addictive personality, it's people who are born that way. It's genetics, like it get passed down. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people think that's not possible.
No, it's.
I don't think that would happen to me in my time, but it's happening, and it's happening. And I just had something happen to me like a few weeks ago when someone asked me like, "What do you do? Like, what do I supposed to say?" And a lot of parenting, like as a parent or as an auntie, how do you supposed to feel? And I said to them, I want to thank you because, like I keep stating before, gay people don't come to me. because I'm just the realest it can get. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because you're a bad parent. You don't have anything to do with. It don't have anything to do with parenting, and that's where we go wrong at. It's not about you.
So you basically saying like it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not about you. You need to figure embrace us. Figure it out. Like, don't even ask questions because that's just like you don't have a book to be a good parent.
Right.
You don't have a book to say, well, yeah, in order for you to be a great parent, you got to do this 5 times a week and exercise this. You don't have that. So there isn't a book for this. You can't. Only way that you can understand us is talking to us, being with us, and embracing the feeling instead of pulling back from it. You pulling back from it, but you still trying to grab it at the same time. Mm-hmm. Which one you gonna do? Is you gonna grab it or you gonna fall? You gonna pull back? You gotta pick. You gotta choose which one. And that was just for me as being a gay lesbian because my mother, like I said, my mother was in the church. She's a nurse. She was a nurse of the church. She was a missionary of the church, a missionary president. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot. Like, my mom threw the Bible in me all the time. Like, the devil, God ain't gonna like this. So, as a lesbian, I don't know as a gay man what it was. But as a lesbian, that's what, you know what I'm saying, took in my home.
So what was it, Stuart?
What was what?
Oh, you wasn't listening, huh?
I mean, I was listening, but I mean, I was genuinely born gay. I feel like I will say that I do want to say this if we only got a short amount of time. People who deal with kids that are growing up gay, that is like the wildest thing that you feel like that is the biggest trigger of all. When all children, like everyone has their own personal path. The one thing that I learned through my spiritual thing is like you can't judge. When God say no judgment, that means like literally. So you really can't call nobody a hoe because we don't really know what the definition of it is. If it's not your path to have a lot of sex with a lot of people, that's not their business, not your business. Sure. So like I think it's important to just like you have to know like just like yourself, you already have your purpose, your plan, your destiny. If you're a spiritual or a God-fearing person in any way, you feel when you're doing the right things, you know when you're doing the right things. There's no one educating you on that. It's like literally like if you have street smarts, you catching on, you picking up. That's how you're able to progress in your personal life. So it'd be the same way you would treat a child. You just accept everything that's being thrown at you and you just like moving forward. But know that they're their own entity. They have their own purpose, their own path. It's either you're going to be a part of it or you're not. That's the real true tea about that.
Now, that makes sense to me only when you're dealing with a person who is self-aware enough to know that it's certain things that you don't do in public, I should say. I think a lot of times people come at this situation with such prejudice is because most times you know the trials and tribulations that people are going to go through in their life and you're just trying to save them from it, especially when it comes to your child. So it's like when you say, you know, you just accept it and all that, but like most parents will feel like they're a bad parent if they don't give you the forewarning of what could possibly come from this lifestyle choice that you're living.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So
like I'll see.
And hold on,
but do you bash your child?
Right, and that's
for
just
that,
what I was about to say. You don't have to take it to the extreme, but just know, I know for myself, if I ever come across this situation in my personal life, I'm going to say everything I need to say, but I'm not going to beat it over your head because I'm the type, if I say what I got to say, I'm going to say it. You heard it. Mm-hmm. All right. There you go.
Then you know
what I mean? Like
that's the same way my dad. That's the same way that my dad is.
Sons or daughters?
I got 2 sons and a daughter.
All right. So if your son, either one of your sons came to you and said, "Hey, pops," you know what I'm saying? They came out to you and said, you know what I'm saying, "I like guys."
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
I would feel terrible. I ain't even gonna hold y'all up. I'll feel crazy. But I can say, like, my ground rules for that. Talk about this all the time. My ground rules for that is you live your life, do your thing if it make you happy, as long as you ain't hurting nobody. But I'm gonna also ask you respectfully, you keep that over there. You can still bring your partner to the house. You can bring them to the family reunion, to the cookout, all that stuff. You can bring them over. Just leave all of the PDA
right over there. But you know what's so beautiful? It's so beautiful you said that.
But I'm like that. I'm like that even with heterosexuals.
Come on,
Yeah, I feel that. I
That's
feel
what
that.
I'm
Yeah,
about
for
to
sure,
say.
for sure.
I don't even want to see it from a heterosexual. So like, if you come over, we all cool and you comfortable with yourself, we good. Do your thing. I just don't want all the extra stuff. Now, if you one of the ones who like to wear makeup and all that shit, you do that on your own time. When you come to the house and you're around us,
You that's exactly how my dad was, and I.
Oh, see now that when we get to the T's, now
That's
I'm not
different.
gonna sit there. Yeah, that's way different because I refuse.
That's something I cannot communicate on because I'm not a transgender. But I am proud of the transgender family. I do want to say this because it could be a transgender listening. Somebody got to represent for them. I feel like
not for everybody. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel that. Yeah, for sure. But they have came a really long way. A lot of people discredit gay, especially transgender women, for pioneering a lot of things that we require, like women in general require for beauty standards as far as makeup and fashion and things of this sort. They've been the forefront behind the scenes.
I gotta cut you real quick. I gotta cut you real quick because we got 5 minutes. We're gonna touch this real fast, right? So we're gonna just hit it. Okay, when it comes to the transgender, like I said, for me, I refuse to indulge or make you feel comfortable about what you think you are in your head, right? I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But as far as like when it comes to the whole movement as a whole, as far as transgender, gay, lesbian, it seems like those are the ones who are putting the joke on your movement. Like, if you're just gonna be gay and a lesbian, that's cool. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that I have to make you believe that you are what you say you are. That makes no sense. If you are what you are, be that. Leave me alone.
I feel on that as that's where the born gay comes in at. If you feel like you was born gay, because a lot of people they have it's X's and Y's chromosome, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Some people like if you a man, some people feel like they don't have any male chromosomes at all. They just was born a female. They just came out to be that. And they could go on to say like, do you think it's like our ancestors and they just tapped into they past life? Yeah. No, it sounds funny though. No,
I get what you're saying.
So do you think that there was in their past life that they were women, and then in this lifetime they feel like, you know what, my past life took over. Let me just be this woman.
But that could possibly be. But my thing is this though: if you're gonna be that, be that. But don't be mad at us if we don't want to sit there
for simply not acknowledging it. Yeah.
That's all. Be what you want to be. And how we keep doing it. People just want to throw logic and reason and common sense out the window. That's just like me saying I was a white man in my former life. When you niggas see me,
you is so fucking. When you see me, you see white. It's funny as hell.
But it ain't nothing that y'all can say. And I'm gonna say, look, y'all make sure y'all refer to me as a white man. And if you call me anything different, goddamn it, I'm gonna call the people on.
We gonna call you William.
No, I don't even want to.
I just feel like in general, if you don't vibe with it, you don't fuck with it. I don't give a fuck. Like it's like okay, if you don't care for it, okay, that's cool. Like I get the fight and the battle for it to be accepted and appreciated in a whole, to the point where a transgender can walk out of their house without being murdered or molested or treated badly in any way. I totally get that. But if you simply don't care if you respect me enough to not kill me, I am beyond thankful for that. That's more than enough.
He keeps talking about that, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like a lot of gay, girls has been on the A-OK for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Black men, gay men, whatever. Gay men been bashed for years.
Hold on now. Now let me say this real quick, man. Now you talking about this murder and stuff. Now keep it real. Now these transgender men, they be springing it up on niggas, and then they don't know how.
I feel that. I know. You cannot tell me that I don't know that. They can be very sneaky. There be times and points where you might not know, and they do like to play. And I'm not gonna sit here and for sure will never. The gay niggas in general and females can be some of the sneakiest, most conniving motherfuckers you ever meet.
I don't count them as
gays,
though. Not the tees.
Not the tease, but at the end of the day, it will be, you will be placed in, I don't know. Times have changed. Maybe now you will be written down as transgender, but back in the day, you still would have been just acknowledged as a homosexual male.
Yeah.
So I get it. I'm just saying, like,
it can go deep, man.
It can get really, really deep. And it's like, at the end of the day,
a couple minutes left. Go ahead, Stuart. Close it out.
I don't. to close it out,
No,
well,
not
God
yet.
bless
That's right.
everybody. I'm beyond thankful
So,
for
thank you.
this opportunity. It's a blessing to see Black men accomplishing their dreams, doing whatever they feel like is necessary for them, and for you to be able to like willing to let other artists or let other people speak at such a quick dime. You know, that's such an inspiration to me,
Yeah.
because I believe I'm gonna be the greatest artist to ever live in the history of art. But I'm very closeted about that. I don't want to work with nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to look at nobody. But you do have to be willing to, to be vulnerable and to let other people in and let other people have a chance to speak or do whatever they want. So the fact that you did that for me, Dwayne, at the drop of a dime, and I've never experienced anything like this. This is fabulous. This is beyond. I'm proud of every nigga on this motherfucking line. I'm proud of you as well, GirlBoyy. I hope y'all do everything you dream of doing. And I will love to be able to link up and make this an annual thing. It's going to be even better than be gay next year. Maybe our views will change. You never know.
Yeah, well, no, we'll do it again, man. I appreciate you being so willing to talk about anything and everything. So next time we gonna get deep with it for real, because we gonna see what this year come with. We got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, these 365 days. We gonna see.
Yeah, no, it's just started.
Like I say, yeah, y'all pulling. Y'all got little kids and shit dancing in strip clubs and, and all that. So we got some stuff to talk about.
It's getting wild,
man.
I know.
It's getting crazy. You know, well, I appreciate you being here, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. And girl,
all right, y'all.
Appreciate you being here too. And this is the 3NGS2S podcast. We missed TY this week, but it was all good. Next week we'll be back.
What up, though, TY?
We got Juneteenth, so we gonna be talking about them niggas that didn't know they was free. But look though, for all of y'all that's watching on YouTube, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to 3NGS2S podcast. And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.
I got something to say. Got something to say. I got something to say.